Folks, I had jokes.
Welcome back to episode 235 of Eye Pokes and Head Chokes. What do you?
I don't know. My
You
fingers are dancing. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm just happy. CM Punk is back in the wrestling world after doing some movies.
We weren't there. Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
shut up.
Come on, man. Like, all right. You know what? We were gonna talk about it later. We were gonna talk about it later, but like, you know, giant elephant in the room. Let's be honest. Like, it's like the biggest elephant in the room. It felt like every time you heard like, you know, this, like that, it has that same type of.
So we're gonna talk about it. We're talking about it.
Yeah, we might as well just talk about it now.
We're talking about
We're gonna talk about AEW Rampage. We're having an AEW Rampage. I'm pretty sure the whole wrestling world knows about that right now. What happened? And we're gonna look over WWE NXT. I mean, not NXT, SummerSlam and NXT Takeover 36, which seems to be the last hurrah for NXT, as we know it, at least. But yeah,
we're gonna have to elaborate on that because I've seen that and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we'll get back to that for sure after we discuss the huge elephant in the room that is AEWs and everything that happened.
Are we getting straight to the elephant?
We're going right to the elephant because it started off with the elephant. Let's be honest. Like, it started off with the elephant in the room. We talked about it last week. You was like, "Oh, I don't think he's gonna be like." Come on! It was in Chicago.
It was happening.
It's 2 weeks before. It's 2 weeks before All Out in Chicago. Like,
they didn't have any matches. They had like 2 matches set up. And the thing is, Wednesday they set them up.
Yeah. So when you see the pop, the funny thing is like I missed the pop. I saw it was fucking 10:04, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I had to put it on. And that's when I saw your text pop up at that moment. I was like, you motherfucker, I missed it. I missed the pop. But, like, I was just watching the pop just now, and it's just like,
but you did get to see it on social, though. You saw how amazing that was.
On what social? I don't be on socials like that, man. I don't be like that.
That was the perfect moment for you to actually go and see because that shit was broken.
No, absolutely. And so how would I have seen it if it was fucking broken? This
wasn't really broken.
This is how broken this shit was, though. I'll tell you right now.
Everything was CM Punk.
I went onto the AEW shop. I couldn't get in for at least 24 hours to the AEW shop.
Oh yeah,
to get a shirt.
Broke records.
I could not.
They broke records.
I could not. Like that internet traffic was fucking insane. Yeah. Like I could not get into it. I went to the global shop and I went to the regular shop, and I was just like, I need a CM Punk shirt, which I still need to buy. But still,
did you send me what did you do? You sent me the link or you sent me a screenshot of it?
I sent you a screenshot and it just said, the site's pretty much broken. It said protocol error. We can't reach the site. And I was just like,
yeah, they done broke that shit.
That shit. I knew he was gonna come back because like it was just like it just felt right. And since we heard like weeks ago that might be the case, that he's all elite. We heard it with Bryan Danielson. Fuck, I keep going it backwards. Fucking WWE, I hate them.
WWE was very creative with that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Or whoever did it.
Yeah. So like when we heard that news with Bryan Danielson and CM Punk, I was just like, yeah, there's credence to it because like they've been teasing back and forth for such a long time, and then more AEW started teasing. The Young Bucks started teasing. Tony Khan started teasing on Twitter.
Well, the Young Bucks then are always going to do that. So Khan.
And then you get all the promos getting cut by Darby Allin and stuff. It's like it was leading too much towards that.
World,
yeah,
Chicago.
You're already
CM
alluding
Punk,
to that so much. Like, if you
Pepsi.
didn't deliver CM Punk on the title show on the AEW Rampage that's called First Dance, then it's like you set yourself up for a huge backlash if you don't deliver. You know what I mean? So clearly they had him signed.
If it wasn't this, what would the first dance be?
If
on
not
the second
when.
show?
Exactly. It makes no sense. So the pop he got was obvious. I mean, the whole crowd felt it. That's why they were chanting CM Punk as the shit turned on, like as the lights went on or the show started. Like, it was just overwhelming. And then as soon as that the fucking explosion, like the whole crowd.
But you know what's so funny?
It reminded me of two pops. One of them was three pops, I should say. And not Funkos. Four, fine. A Stone Cold pop. AJ Styles when he first came out and everybody popped super hard.
Yes. Yes.
I would say when The Rock came back to go up against CM Punk, oddly enough, that pop was fucking insane. So it reminded me of that. When you just heard the "if you smell," and all you just heard was static, because that's how people sound when they go hard. And the other one was the Edge pop at Royal Rumble as well. No, not they fucking went crazy. People lost their minds.
No. I was not downplaying it at all. Don't do that. How you
downplaying an 11-time WWE champion?
I wasn't.
Damn. That's crazy.
Shit. I was not downplaying it. I was just like. So
it has that gravity of pop
was just a fresh pop
just,
to me.
Yeah. So it is in terms of that was what 2 years ago, right? Yeah.
No,
2019 January. 2019 January. We had there was no or was it 2020?
2020.
Oh, that was right as COVID's. Right as the COVID's was popping. Got it.
Yeah, because he had a crowd and then no crowd.
Yeah, that's right. And he had to fight Randy Orton with no crowd. But either way, no, it was great. And so when you see CM Punk, obviously, everybody's been wanting him to come back to wrestling, not to WWE, to wrestling, which is what he was alluding to the whole time. I love how he said the speech at the during his promo. Obviously, the man could cut a promo like no other.
And his apology. I got to get myself right.
Which is 100% correct. He was I was unhealthy. I didn't feel healthy, mentally, physically. He wasn't there.
Honestly,
and he was honest about it.
I didn't want him to wrestle in that same mind state of him just doing that podcast with Cole Cabana. Yeah. I didn't want him to wrestle for 2 years.
No, he needed
a
reset.
Space.
Yeah, you need a reset. Eventually, you got to step away. And what he said was I didn't think about it in that sense. He was yo, when I was crying in 2005, when I was leaving Ring of Honor, he was I figured out why I was crying. He was because I wasn't going to be a professional wrestler anymore. And I was
professional wrestling.
Shit.
Now that entertainer shit is real.
No, it is. It's crazy real. Yeah. Because
that's why I'm not mad at certain people, most people that stay in Ring of Honor.
No, absolutely not. I understand it. People that stay in New Japan, people that stay in Ring of Honor, Impact, or whatever, they're wrestling. They're wrestling.
Yeah,
and not to say that WWE
sometimes
people,
it is comfort.
Not to say that WWE, people in the WWE, wrestlers in WWE aren't wrestling or whatever, because we just saw a hell of a match on NXT that could be a match of the year candidate. But the thing is, NXT gave you the closest thing.
There was match of the year.
Exactly. So NXT gave you, for WWE, NXT was that outlet for pure wrestling for the most part. Yes, there was promos mixed in, but when you had the hour show, when you had a certain aura about it, when you brought the indie wrestlers over, it's just, it felt okay, WWE has something here finally. And I swear to God, if NXT was, he was part of NXT technically, but not really. But if he was part of the later iteration of NXT, after
he was part
after
of
Finn Balor came through.
Not a part.
Yeah, if he was part of that NXT
show. He wasn't part of this show. Because he got there in 06.
Yeah.
He went from...
And it didn't start popping off until like...
Impact to...
It didn't pop off until like what? 2010, 2009, 2010. Exactly. So... Yeah.
I'm going to say 11, 12 as far as the black and white.
When like...
black and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so exactly. So he was far removed from that. So like...
I wasn't...
I understand it. And I was just like, yeah. Because like when you see WWE, you're just like... You're like, it was good. But it's just... When you see something compared to, like I said, like you said, Ring of Honor, New Japan, fucking Dragon Gate, AAA, like... These people are like AEW. These people are like wrestling. It's wrestling first, and I have to explain this to one of our friends. He was like, "Why was this such a big deal?" And I explained to him. I was like, these companies are trying to do wrestling first, entertainment second. I was like, WWE has it with the entertainment. I was like, there's sports entertainment. They're a sports entertainment company. They're an entertainment company first. These guys are wrestling companies. The rest of them are wrestling companies. That's the difference. And they were just like, oh, I was like, yeah. I was like, wrestling promotions and you have a company, an entertainment company. Exactly.
Yeah. You got to tell him the individuals are wrestling companies too. Their individuals are companies. They have DBAs. They have LLCs for their wrestling names. That's like they're running their own business. So it's like, it's the same thing. Sometimes you don't need, it's music. You don't need the majors all the time. I cannot hear you. But that's exactly what it is. It gets back to there's always a major. Oh, I thought I was...
All right, we had some technical difficulties on my end because my computer is a fucking piece of shit sometimes, even though, you know...
They don't need to know that if you can edit it right.
No,
properly.
I'm going to be real with them. Like the thing that was in charge of my sound and like everything that you're hearing and the microphone and the sound bites, just the app just like restarted itself, and then it's like, no, we can't find your sound.
Tell
and
them
I'm
what
like,
the app
is.
is.
Fucking bitch.
Tell them what the app is.
No, I gotta discuss this with the app people. So it's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying.
This is not the first time it's happened.
It happened to me once on stream as well, which is fucking annoying too. So
see, put them on blast.
I have to see why this shit is fucked up like that. I haven't heard anybody else talking about this shit. So voice mod.
If you're going to talk about them, you might as well.
We gotta check out what the fuck is going on. So but yeah, I'm sorry. You were on a super roll about CM Punk. I know, that's why I was ignoring you. That's why in my head I was just like, I gave you the clap, but then the other one is, why you being a dickhead and shit. Like,
I'll find out that in the next couple of episodes.
I already said it. That's the funny thing. But
okay.
But no, yeah, you were on a roll, and this fucking app just fucked everything up. So can you get back on your roll?
Well, we were both on a roll. We were just talking about. We were talking about
CM Punk and the impact that he had.
Yes, and basically how everyone's pretty much taking their future in their own hands, pretty much as he did, just differently. Like everyone, no one, not that many people want to go. Everyone wants to go to WWE, but everyone's not in a position to go to WWE.
Yeah, everybody wants that money.
Some people can just say yes. Yes, it's all about the money. It's
There's
not
nothing
always
wrong with
about
that.
the money. Look at Titus. It's not. Look at Titus. Titus is about to get a school named after him. Titus O'Neil's getting a school named
Titus
after him.
Titus is different though. Titus is built different. Let's be real. Like,
yes and no. You got to remember, he has championships. After a while, those gold belts don't mean nothing. After a while, it's about the input that you put into the world, right? And
but I'm saying he's a natural.
That's what it comes.
Person like that. He's the ambassador type. He's a John Cena type.
Yes, but it's about what you're going after. Like he's going after that. Like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, he's using WWE as a platform. That's perfectly fine.
Exactly. Use WWE as a platform and use WWE as a middleman, because you have to realize, just like AEW, the first partnership that they had was with Culture City.
Yeah.
Things like that. If they don't want, you don't have to wrestle all the time, but I get it. You have that itch. It has to be scratched. But at the same time, if you're doing other things, use WWE as a middleman. Sometime it may work, sometime it may not. Like everybody can't be a movie star, but you can still be. You can pop up in shorts here and there. Maybe everything has to be greenlit by the boss or whatever. But it's still like, yeah, you have things you can utilize. And if you don't utilize it one way, you can figure out how to go on your own and do it. And after you leave, of course, or even while you're there, you can figure it out. Yeah. You can find there's always ways to work through whatever you need to do, however you need to help the world. So like whether it's humanitarianism, I know I said that all horribly. But either way, when I know, it's not going to sound good right now.
No, I know.
Humanitarianism, yes, it's still wrong. Either way, but yeah, you just have to figure it out. And some people want to go just because it's WWE and all their partnerships, which is amazing. But sometimes the right now money is the louder angel or devil on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, so, absolutely.
To get back to CM Punk, he left and did a lot of the things he wanted to do, a lot of the things that he was complaining about. Other people getting chances and him not getting, whether it's movies and time off or movies, time off, other jobs and other arenas, whether it's UFC or it's SmackDown backstage.
I mean, he tried shit out. It's not like, he was just doing whatever.
Yeah, like, he's been in at least 5 movies.
He has?
Yeah. Like, he wasn't just about, and one he's starring in. One he's starring in is a lot of horror stuff, too. A lot of horror stuff. Small stuff. So that's why you're going to see, and that's why you're going to hear, oh, he's not as a big star as Roman or Cena or The Rock. We know that. We don't care about that.
That's not the argument. That's all I care about.
It's still, he might not be better than them as far as, he might not be bigger than them as a megastar.
Do me a favor.
When it comes down to performance.
Restart your camera. Restart your camera. Just real quick.
Camera.
Yeah, I'll post a headshot.
You back.
Go ahead. You good. It was just slightly desynced and it was bothering me.
Okay. I'll figure that.
God, no!
But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So CM Punk did what he did, and others did the same thing after him. That was what, 2013.
Yeah.
And you name a wrestler, they've been influenced by, just as some would say, taking their ball and going home.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, if it's my ball, I'm gonna do what
I'm gonna
go home. If it's my ball, I'm gonna do what I want to do with my ball. If I'll go and take my ball to go play with some other people, it's my motherfucking ball. I'm gonna do what I want with it.
I just like the fact. Continue. Finish.
I wasn't really gonna say much. I was just gonna say like that's the whole point of having your own.
You're your own man. You're your own person, man, own woman, whatever. Like you don't have to do it. If I want to walk out of my shitty job right now, I can. I'll just be like, bye, I'm done. Like
exactly. Sharing
and then
then
nice, I have to figure it out. You know what I mean?
It's not mandatory.
Exactly. And when you feel you're not being utilized properly or whatever, that takes home to heart. Whether you're in wrestling or whether you're working wherever the fuck, like you're still, you still feel underappreciated. You feel like you're not, everything he said on his pipe bomb and everything he said this time too, like his coming back promo, like he was honest. He was very candid. He was straight to the point, very transparent, and it was just a breath of fresh air. Not that we haven't had those moments with other wrestlers, because we have, but when he delivers, it's like it's exactly, and it feels different, and he's not gonna bullshit you, which is the
7-8 years away. No, I didn't know if he was gonna bullshit us or not. I did not know if he was gonna bullshit us.
When has he bullshitted?
I didn't know. No. Hey. Sometimes it's the money. Sometimes the money will make people do some shit that they don't usually do.
Absolutely, but I don't like when you saw his reaction, dude. When he came out, like you could tell, I was like, shit.
I wasn't expecting it. Like, I was just open. I was open, and I was just here for the moment. And it was a great moment. It was better than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was really gonna happen. So
you didn't. You were like, no.
Yeah, I like the fact that it did. I'm like, it's not happening. It's not. Yeah. It's not. You can't. I can't say that. I can't say that. He's been away from wrestling too long for me to think that he was going to return ever again.
I don't blame you for that. A lot of people were on that wave too. So I get it.
And he wasn't that young when he left.
No,
and he's not old now either. So
no,
I saw it.
The thing is, if AJ Styles could be wrestling, if Edge could be wrestling, if Chris Jericho is still wrestling, yeah, like
Ric Flair right now. Ric Flair is tongue wrestling on somebody's train.
I know. I mean, when you look at Ric Flair, like that dude's crazy. You should have saved that for the random news section, but different. It's.
I'm
so
happy.
How do you think this what are your thoughts about the Darby Allin and CM Punk match? I think it's gonna be good.
I like Darby. I've been trying not to say this for a very long time. Maybe I shouldn't even say this.
You might as well say it now. Nah, you might as well just say it. You can't preface that and then not say it.
I like Darby, but I like Darby, but
that boy good. But and what?
I don't know.
Let's be real. Darby puts on matches, bro. He puts on matches.
Yes, he does.
He puts his whole fucking thing into it, almost too much. But like,
okay, so maybe it's not the fact that it's Darby. Maybe it's the fact that it's what AEW does, right? Because I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, I can't say it's this thing because it's happening over here with Team Taz. It's happening over here with Christian Cage and Christian Cage and Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Jungle Express.
So it's happening. Yeah, so it's not Darby. It might be the fact that there's too many legends just playing the background for some of these guys. And it's not specifically that. It's because I don't know. It might be just the super push. I don't know. It
the
might
kids
for me
push.
Yeah, for me, I think I think maybe I have to go back to watching Dark and Elevation. I need some more fresh talent to look at. But that's also the point of Rampage. More fresh talent. So
exactly.
Yeah. So I don't. I might have had my fix of Darby. As far as him being a young up and comer, I mean, I think I need to see more.
He's established now. That's the thing.
He is established. Yes, that's exactly what he's established. I don't need to see him, even though he does have great matches, and it's never the same match. But I want to see.
So
maybe I need to see a real. Maybe I need to see like a real 5-star banger match from him.
Okay, so what makes you think that won't come against CM Punk? That's what I'm saying. It could theoretically speaking.
It can come. And
but my thing was you don't want to see a 3.5 4-star match. You want to see 5 and up. You want to see Dave Meltzer break his fucking thing.
If you're calling out CM Punk,
you better be delivering, bro. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why I think excitement.
And it's a pay-per-view match. So yes,
exactly. On their main pay-per-view. So like on their biggest pay-per-view of the year. So that's what I'm saying. Like this match has to be good because if they under-deliver, there's gonna be a problem. Now whether that's Darby Allin mainly,
it's gonna be a big problem.
Not to say that he's gonna carry him. Yeah, not saying that he's gonna have to carry CM Punk. I don't think he'll have to because CM Punk has been training the whole time. Outside of it,
they
with
better
MMA
be practicing
so
together.
He's up to a certain thing. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like for the most part, I think it should be a banger of a match. I'm excited for it.
He hasn't wrestled since 2013. It needs to.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to go. They have to go. No pun intended. All out on that match because it's like, you know, do you start with that match? No. Do you? I mean, you can, but do you want to put that as a main event? Do you want to put? You could. But then that puts a lot of pressure on that match to deliver too. Not to say that they can't, but you could, or you could make it the co-main event.
You might have to make
There's
it
a
the
lot
co-main
of ways you could go with it, but I would probably go mid of the card or co-main event. That's it.
co-main event or start the fucking night off right.
With
but at the same time, nah.
You don't want to start off with that because then everybody's gonna tune away. Everybody's gonna tune away.
Yeah. Are we reading off All Out today? I mean that's not until September. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. Okay.
It's next weekend.
I think they have most of their matches.
Yeah, they do. Let's just go through the AEW Rampage results. We've been on CM Punk for about 20-something minutes.
Let's talk about these three matches.
We had John Moxley defeating Daniel Garcia via submission, and then afterwards Sting, Darby Allin, and Eddie Kingston helped fight off 2.0 after the match. You had Jade Cargill defeating Kiera Hogan via pinfall, and Jurassic Express defeating Private Party to advance to the finals of the tag title eliminator tournament.
That woman's match was bad.
I'm being incredibly honest with you. I just saw the CM Punk stuff, and then I went back to go watching Frasier.
Well, no, that's fine. That you was watching Frasier. How old are you? I mean, Frasier's the shit, but still.
I watched it when I was 11. Why can't I watch it now? You know what I mean? So
you're right. Shout out to UPN.
It still holds up. It still holds up.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Wow, he said UPN. What did it stand for before? Oh my god.
Urban People Network, I think. I don't know.
Wow, damn, they were calling. I
really don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's
shout out to Mo.
I don't know.
I think it was Urban People.
Probably.
Network.
Yeah.
It had to be.
Might be.
We had a news channel and everything. No. I expect that though. I expected you to do that. I almost did that too. Because I really didn't care for the Jurassic Express match. I might be over them as well. They might be established as well. They are established.
But you can't be over them just because you're established, though. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like that's an unfair.
Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so let me reassess the situation. I am over them because one of the three are established. They have an OG with them that pops up from time to time, Christian. But the storyline is trash.
I thought you were gonna say Marco Stunt. I was like, is Marco Stunt's an OG? What? Nah.
He's the OG. He's a little OG.
Get me at him.
But
anyways,
he's definitely Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, for sure.
It everything about this whole storyline is old already. The Christian.
That's fine.
The Christian and Jungle Jurassic Express versus
let it play out,
the whole
bro.
Hardy family. There's nothing to play out.
Because my thing is, I understand why you say that because you're also used to WWE storylines being done in like a month. Let's be real. So some people. I mean,
because
honestly,
this is dragging, and it was interesting in the beginning. Now it's hit a plateau, and now it's spiking. And what's going to bring it back up? There's nothing to bring this back up.
You do it.
There's nothing to bring
on to the next one after All Out.
And it's also the Matt Hardy gimmick. The Matt Hardy gimmick is old at this point too. They're not on the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're doing. No, they shouldn't.
They're not on the pay-per-view.
Who's not on the pay-per-view? Jungle Boy?
None of these people are on the pay-per-view.
Oh.
Well, maybe Jurassic Express.
This was
the Eliminator, but either
Eliminator for the to advance to the finals.
Oh well. Jade
the finals
Cargill
are next
and
week.
Kiara Hogan. Yeah, the finals are.
Why was it bad?
What's that? With the women's match?
Mm-hmm.
The women's match was just too. It wasn't sloppy. It was good. It was just 1 fucking minute. And Kiara Hogan is a former Impact champion.
So, yeah, I get that.
And I know she's not
took up like 20 minutes. I'm kidding.
Okay. She had a match on Dark. She had a match on Elevation, and she's a former champion, and she's getting treated like shit right now. As not shit, but
she's advancing the storyline too, though. You know,
maybe she must be. I hope she is, but
I hope she is.
I want to see her do better.
Yeah.
She has 3 matches. She's 0-3, I believe. I could be wrong, but maybe they should have fed Jade Cargill somebody else for her. That's it. Mox and Daniel Garcia. I do not know anybody from this group of 2.0. I've heard
they were on NXT before. Yeah,
they were NXT. They were a group called Ever Rise. I'm not into. I've seen about 2 matches, good matches.
They're just good, but they don't interest me.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, there's no personality that's pulling to me. So
yeah, no.
Maybe I have to watch more. Hopefully they get over it and I'll be over them because they're stagnant.
Yeah, because as soon as they get established, you're like on to the next one. And I'm just like,
no, you know what it is? I just want to.
Why can't you like an established star?
I do, Sammy Guevara.
Okay. So why aren't you tired of him? He's established.
Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky.
Okay, so why aren't you tired of them?
They don't utilize them that often. Those aren't the stars. Those aren't the established stars.
But you can't get mad at them going towards the established stars.
Yeah, I'm just
every company does it.
Yeah. They're just in the middle of a filler storyline.
Yeah.
So that's I'm just not over. I'm over the filler storyline and no hard feelings, Darby. No hard feelings, Darby.
He says you ain't shit. Anyways, so I guess now we can move.
I ain't sack of shit.
I'm just happy to see CM Punk back though. It was like
yeah.
I got goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, ooh. No, we're already done with that. We're done with that.
No.
No, we're done with that. We gotta unfortunately move on to the WWS. To the WWS.
Okay, so let's talk about Saturday. Let's talk about SummerSlam.
All right, so
everybody was fucked up about SummerSlam being on Saturday. I was trolling.
Yeah,
I was like, why would y'all do that? Why would
let's run through the card. Yeah, let's run through the card real quick. So Big E defeated Baron Corbin for was it for his Money in the Bank? But he had a Money in the Bank thing.
No. It says no, but maybe if Corbin would have won, maybe that might have been different. But I don't know.
Wait. Hold on. Big E pins Baron Corbin at SummerSlam in Vegas to reclaim his stolen Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh, he just stole it, and it was a match, and okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Big E defeated Baron Corbin. You had RK Bro defeating AJ Styles and almost to win the Raw Tag Team Championship. Alexa Bliss defeating Eva Marie. Damian Priest defeating Sheamus to win the United States Championship. Wait, actually, I'll give you the clap. After that, we had the Usos defeating the Mysterios to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
That's my claps.
Becky Lynch returned to defeat Bianca Belair in 22 seconds to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. We'll get back to that. Drew McIntyre.
It feels like October.
We'll get back to that. Charlotte Flair overcomes Nikki, not a superhero anymore, and Rhea Ripley to reclaim the Raw Women's Championship. Edge defeated Seth Rollins. Bobby Lashley defeated Goldberg, and Roman Reigns defeated.
And his name is John Cena.
To retain his
championship. Why don't they just call Nikki?
And then Brock
Nash?
Lesnar came out. Because their gimmick's probably done already. Who knows for how long that was?
Whatever. I like to see Randy Orton play the OG. I like that tag team duties.
It's a good tag team.
Get the title. Yeah,
for him to play the OG.
I like
and
it.
I don't know how I felt about his mustache, but then afterwards I was like, okay, I dig it.
Okay,
you look like a porn star, but not too much of a porn star.
Yeah, it's
so
like be old.
I was like,
let people know you're of age.
Yeah, you're like 40 something right now, right? Yeah. So like, it's okay. Yeah. And I like, but the odd thing is that dynamic between 41. Them works. It works.
It does.
And like you can tell how much of a
Riddle is. They're both kids.
He's a fan. He's a true fan.
They're both kids.
Yeah, they really are. So like and you know when you can see when they did the together like his entrance, like I was just like, oh shit, okay, yeah. Then they're like fully into it again. But no, it was a fun change of pace. AJ Styles and almost never made fucking sense to me. Like it was just like whatever.
I mean, you gotta give him a title.
No, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
give him a
It's like give
title.
him the
What title you gonna give
championship,
him?
and whatever.
And almost is cool. Why not? Give the new big guy a title like Braun. Give him the greatest Royal Rumble title, or a tag team with a child.
What?
A tag team with a child.
What?
A tag team champion with a child.
Shut up, bitch.
What WrestleMania was?
Anyways.
No.
We were there. We were there. That's what it was.
Oh my god.
We were there.
We
were there.
I was so upset.
We were there.
I was 18. Shit.
We were there. We were at New Orleans when that happened. We were there for 7 hours in that fucking stadium.
And fucking Nicholas got a title.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyways,
I'm scarred by that name now in WrestleMania. Appearing.
So after that, we had Alexa Bliss defeating Eva Marie. I just want to know why the fuck Eva Marie's even on a SummerSlam to begin with. Like, I just don't. Whatever.
How much?
This is my thing. How do you justify getting rid of so many superstars, but Eva Marie is on the fucking roster? Not to shit on her. It's not her fault. But I know she's cheaper. But like, you could have gotten rid of her salary to keep other people. I'm just saying.
She costs less money in 3 minutes.
I just don't know. I don't know what's going on in his old head. Like, it really.
I'm not blaming. I'm not gonna always blame.
It has
Vince,
nothing to
blame Vince.
He's the contract. He has final say. Of course, you're gonna blame Vince. There's no one else to blame. He's like,
if he didn't micromanage the way he does, the way that it's spoken about, the way he micromanages, it wouldn't be so bad. We wouldn't be able to blame him as much as we do. But we all know that he micromanages, and it makes sense. I would micromanage my multi-billion-dollar company, and
after a while, you gotta know
mine, but the wins will be mine too.
I mean, you already won.
Yeah,
you already won.
Yeah,
you won a long time ago. You won a long time ago. Once WCW went away, you won a long time ago.
Yeah. So many small victories.
Yeah, but like
in between that, outside of that, so many small victories.
Yeah. Damian Priest is, about time he got a championship. It was a good match. We've been seeing him since, but that's still Punishment Martinez, and
that is still Punishment Martinez.
He's from the Heights, right?
I believe so. He looks like it.
Yeah. He looked Dominican as fuck. So yeah. He's like, the Dominican as fuck, boy. I'm Dominican as fuck, boy. Where's the platanos at? Anyway.
Oh my god.
But no, yeah. I was happy to see that. I bet. Punishment Martinez has been the shit for a while. We've seen him so many times live, and he just performs, man. He could just do. He's a big guy, super athletic. Like, you could tell he probably played basketball. And maybe did a little bit of ballet or dance. I don't know. But he moves very gracefully for his fucking side. It's ridiculous.
Yes. He could have done ballet. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. No, you just saying ballet is just funny to me. But no, that is completely true.
I mean, Vasily Lomachenko did fucking Russian ballet, like Ukrainian ballet and shit.
Yeah.
That's what gave him his movements and all that shit. So his footwork.
Shit. Yeah, that's what a lot of athletes do, other athletic shit. Like,
exactly.
Most wrestlers should be able to do gymnastics.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Absolutely.
It is what it is. You should be able to do some type of gymnastics. So yeah, like there's football players who have to do yoga and things and ballet just so they can have better balance and things. So no, that completely makes sense. So that's he does have that flow to himself.
He does. The Usos defeating the Mysterios. Great match. I mean, what else are you gonna ask for? I'm just waiting for the heel turn at this point.
Well, father and son did look like they were upset at each other, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm waiting. We spoke about this a long time ago. Anyway, like, I've been waiting for the heel turn. I'm just wondering what's gonna happen. Are they gonna do it in time for Royal Rumble? That would make the most sense. Yeah, or do you do it for WrestleMania? Yeah. I don't think you waste a WrestleMania slot for that. But knowing Vince,
no, you give it. You give it.
Yeah.
You.
I mean, in terms of what Mysterio's done, and like, the the family and the blood. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Yes, you do it.
I
But
wouldn't have that as the first time that they fight, unless that I know that they can actually fight together.
Yeah. I just
only
think
do
that
if I
he
know that
just
they
looks
can
like
put on
a
a good match.
big fucking kid. Like, he just looks like another little shit baby too.
He does.
He does. He reminds me of. I'm sorry, but I was like, why is he?
He's a millennial.
He's TJP. He's CJP, but just Mexican.
Not Filipino. yeah, just not Filipino. Yeah. So I can see that.
And I hate his outfit. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate his outfit.
Because Mysterio
I don't know why.
is supposed to be small. Rey Mysterio is small.
No. Oh, that makes sense.
And when you see him, if you see big Spider-Man, you're gonna be like, okay, that's a little bit too much.
I never thought about that. You're 100% correct. Because I've been seeing it for so long in a smaller package. Holy shit, that's why. I was like, there's just something off about it that I don't like. I was like, why does it look like this? Oh shit.
You know when you see twins and one is a lot bigger than the other, and it's like, why y'all trying to be twins for? Y'all not twins. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Damn, dude, you just blew my fucking mind right now. That's exactly why.
Sometimes.
Fair enough. All right, so I didn't watch anything really after what happened. That I didn't like that happen. Nobody liked that it happened. Becky. Okay. First of all, let's start with Becky Lynch returning. Awesome, amazing. I love Becky Lynch. She's obviously she got the pop, whatever. The whole thing leading up with Sasha and not being able to compete or whatever, blah blah, and then Carmella coming out and Bianca, playing up the fact she was like, oh shit, like fucking pissed and whatever. And then she's like, all right, let me just whoop on your ass. And then Becky Lynch's music hits. And I was just like, I bet though. You should have seen Legends. That shit fucking blew up. Like, I swear to God, I thought the whole place was gonna collapse because everybody was like, and everybody was going crazy.
Y'all was on the main level, right?
Yeah, and everybody was just like fucking chanting Becky mad loud. Like, everybody was hype as fuck. Because everybody was like, yo, we're about to see a crazy match. And then the other thing was like, you see Bianca Belair, she was like, oh shit. Like, she was hype. She was like, yo, Becky's here. She was like, I'm about to fight Becky for real. Like, I'm about to fight Becky. And then 10 seconds later.
Like I said, it feels like October on a Friday, 2019.
How you do? I don't understand how you do a champion like that. Like, I don't mind. No, I get it, but I don't know how you do it again in such a short amount of time. Yeah, and don't find anything wrong with it. Like, look, I don't mind if she loses. I said this.
You gave her 15 more seconds.
No.
That's why you gave it.
No. I don't mind that she loses, bro. Like, I don't. If that was in the cards for her to lose, which obviously it was, fine. But don't set it up being like, oh, it's going to be a banger of a match. Let's give these guys a match to remember, whatever, blah, blah. You get hype, and then you lose in fucking 10, 20 seconds. I don't know how many fucking seconds it was, but you lose that quickly. Like, it's a slap in the face. It's exactly what they did to Kofi. Like, everything they established leading up to that WrestleMania match, from Royal Rumble,
you cut everything off
to WrestleMania. Yeah, you just fucking axed her knee, like right there, and like you just chop blocked her. You gave her a torn ACL, not literally, but it's just like, what was the point in this whole fucking build up of her and that not that anybody could take away the WrestleMania moment for her, but like, what the fuck is the point? And then afterwards, you have the balls, like during one of your commercial breaks, to show the WrestleMania moment between her and Sasha Banks as one of the parts for night 2, 20 on your WWE 24 thing, focusing on that fucking, like, what?
Yeah.
What? You completely nullified that whole moment. As much as the moment still is awesome and whatever, like, you just...
Yeah, it is. But everything feels like a fucking consolation prize all the time. All the time.
Yeah. It's like, let's get the hot black guy to like get like, because everybody's behind him, let's get him to do it and give him the championship for a couple months, and then
let's put them in a title match, maybe not give them the title. Put them in a title match, maybe not give him a title. But let's dangle these fruit in front of his face.
It's so fucking frustrating because it's like you have legit stars.
Not anymore.
You have legit stars. No, it's frustrating when you see this build up. It's frustrating because you know it's gonna happen and you don't want it to happen, and it still happens. And you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like I said, I don't care that she lost. It's the manner in which she lost. If I would have seen a banger of a match, I don't give a fuck. She could have lost. That's fine. Yeah. But if really? And now she's gonna be more of a heelish character, Becky, which is fine. But
she has to be that. She has to be a tweener.
She has to, because now it's like, what was the point of her whole beef with Sasha Banks? And Becky just comes into it out of nowhere.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Unless they show
I don't understand why she's on SmackDown. Send her to Raw.
This is what's gonna happen.
Charlotte.
This is what they can't. You know why? Because she's gonna come back. Because they're gonna show the reason. And I'm telling you this right now, and it's probably happening now. I don't know. Wait.
Maybe
this goes on SmackDown. This goes on SmackDown, right? Sasha Banks is on SmackDown.
Becky. No,
but Sasha Banks is on SmackDown or on Raw?
Sasha is on SmackDown.
That's what I'm saying. Sasha, they're going to show on Friday. The reason she couldn't compete is because Becky Lynch beat her ass in the back, making her unable to compete or some shit like that. Watch. That might be what they're going to do. And then that's when she came out. That's when they made Carmella come out or whatever. That's probably what's going to be the storyline. I'm just like...
Yeah.
Ugh. So after that, I'm gonna be real with you. When I saw that, I was so fucking annoyed. I got up and I was just like, yeah, I'm out. I was like, I'm out. I'm leaving.
I didn't see any of this. I wasn't watching yet.
No, I know you weren't. I was done. As soon I was talking, everybody was talking about it. Nobody paid attention to the Drew McIntyre Jinder Mahal match because who gives a fuck? Let's be honest. But
everybody was talking through that match.
Yeah, and then everybody was still talking through the Charlotte Flair triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship, which is unfair to why would you? I don't know. And
that was stupid because
I left right at the beginning of the Charlotte Flair match. To be honest with you, I was just like, I'm out, because I was so fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
And plus, we had a hurricane.
That's bad because everything is following. Yeah, it was bad over here. Yeah, but everything follows that moment. Everything follows the reintroduction of a character, the debut of a character. Everything follows that happens after that. Whatever match, they usually put promos on after that, long ass promos after certain things like that, because they know that's what Twitter's going to look like. Twitter's going to be looking like, oh, this person is back there. Give them time to tweet. Let them get their time, and that's why Drew versus Jinder Mahal was 4 fucking minutes. What? Why would that match be 4 fucking minutes? Because why not? They can't live after that moment, after those 27 seconds. They can't live and think people are going to be interested in that match after that. But that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not. It's WWE. I expected. I did not expect it, but I don't even care enough to even think about expecting it anymore. I have not watched, unless it's a pay-per-view, in a very long time. I don't keep up anymore. This is what they do. It's what they do, and I get it. I get this.
But my problem is because then people call you or call me like a WWE hater. It's like, no, dude, you're not understanding what's going on and why we get pissed. Because a real wrestling fan, I'm sorry, would be pissed about this. And everyone at Legends, there was not one person happy about it. Not one.
I
The
wouldn't
whole
even have
fucking
been
space
pissed.
was like,
I would have been. I'd have been like,
People
yes,
couldn't
that's what
believe it.
WWE does.
some people were like that, pissed off, like sarcastically clapping. And it was just like, dude, like, I'm like, and then you
Take
wonder
two.
why I don't watch WWE. I just watch the pay-per-view.
And it's not even that I don't watch it, because I do watch it. I just don't trust it.
That's what it is too.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
It's not one. I am not the. I am the target.
It's like I've been abused enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've been abused enough for you to tell me, "Oh no, we're gonna change." And it's like, nah, no.
Yeah,
I shouldn't expect.
We're not really the target market anymore. We call this shit Disney forever because it's Disney.
Yeah,
I'm not the target market anymore, and I've seen it all. And I like there's moments where I legit feel like Jim Cornette, like really about to go fucking burst a fucking blood vessel because what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing all of that because he's a historian. As much as I have seen, I can refer back to, oh yeah, that happened before. It's gonna happen again. It's Vince. This is what Vince does. This is his company. He likes shit like this. What he does, and certain things are consolation prizes. Let's see how often we'll get what we get. So I'm just sitting back. I'm just happy that we got CM Punk, because if we didn't get CM Punk, it would be a fucking riot.
Yeah.
At all.
The only other match I got to watch from that was the Roman Reigns defeating John Cena. That was like 5 minutes too long.
You said fuck the whole night, and you said
fuck the rest of it. No, that's the only one I watched afterwards, and mainly because I saw that Brock Lesnar came back with a man bun. I was like, oh, if he got a man bun, he gonna fuck you up, son. So I mean, the Roman Reigns John Cena match, like, it was cool, but like, okay, you beat John Cena. I'm not gonna shit on you. You beat John Cena, fine, cool, whatever. But it's like, it's not that hard to beat John Cena. He has 5 moves, which is oddly enough. That's what he told him. That's what he told him. Oddly enough, he was like, "You only got 5 moves, bro." He was like, "You only got 5 moves." He was like, "How am I not gonna?" He's like, "How am I not gonna beat you? You only got 5 moves." But he came.
He said, "All I gotta do is pin you."
Yeah, he was like
his roll ups.
He came close a couple times, like 8 million roll ups. Like, he trying to beat Juice Robinson. Chill the fuck out. Like,
and got no juice.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and then Brock Lesnar came out.
So I'll tell you, I'll read the rest of the card from where I started. I started watching the triple threat match, Charlotte defeating Nikki and Rhea Ripley in the session. Well, Bossman.
I gave the outcomes of the matches already, right?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear Edge and Seth. I
gave the full rundown first.
You right. You did do that, and they started talking about it. Yeah. Listen. When we just start talking about WWE,
it's because you took a nap. It's because you took a nap.
That too, but when we start talking about WWE, and sometimes I just gloss over everything because I'm not really that interested.
Like,
because what else is happening?
You know what? And if it's not that interesting, we could just move on to NXT.
It's never that interesting. I didn't see Edge versus. I did watch. I was glancing at my TV when Edge and Seth was on. Bobby and Goldberg. I'm happy Goldberg is. I hope he just stops. Come on, referee stoppage. Don't.
No, you're too old. Stop.
Yeah, and he was getting chop blocked. He landed on his head like twice from a chop block. Leave Bobby alone. No. Leave Bobby alone. We can talk about NXT now.
All right, so when it comes to NXT Takeover, pretty damn good card, to be incredibly honest with you. So we had Ridge Holland defeating Trey Baxter. Ridge Holland defeating Trey Baxter during I don't know either one of them. We had Cameron Grimes.
It was a whole 45 minutes.
Really?
That match.
What's the point? What's the point then? What's the point? Anyways, we had Cameron Grimes defeating LA Knight. It was a pre-show match. Cameron Grimes defeating LA Knight to become the $1 Million Champion. We had NXT Women's Champion Raquel Gonzalez over beating Dakota Kai to only come face to face with Kaylee Ray. We had the match that could be match of the year so far right now for me. Kind of put it up there.
Yeah,
it's up there. It's up
I
there
saw
with
a lot of
Moose
that.
and it's up there with Moose and
Ishii.
No, it's actually I think honestly this was better than that. I love the other match, but this was better than that. So you had Ilja Dragunov,
and this was their second match. Yeah,
defeating Walter to become the NXT United Kingdom champion. Walter had that shit for like 890 days. Via submission.
He held that submission in for like 5 minutes. Walter did everything he could to get out of that. Rolled over, didn't work.
We'll get back to it.
That was a great win.
We had Kyle O'Reilly. We had Kyle O'Reilly beating Adam Cole in the 2 out of 3 fall match. In the undisputed finale, I guess, whatever it's called, and then we had Samoa Joe defeating Karrion Kross to become NXT champion. Honestly speaking, I watched the Cameron Grimes fight. It was cool. It was it was $1 million title. It was nice to see the $1 million champion back. Yeah. It gave that nostalgic factor. He was actually there. Ted DiBiase, it is what it is. But it was cool to see. Like it was cool to see the belt again
in the cruiserweight title.
Nobody gives a fuck. That's why I told you the cruiserweight.
The
cruiserweight division does not exist.
All you need is 3 people. All you need is a legend and 2 cruiserweights, 2 people below 205. That's all you need. All you need is 1 legend. We just had Hooper on AEW. I get this.
So you need 3 people for 1 title. That's gonna get old fast.
That's the same thing we just got with this. We got Ted DiBiase and the OG of the title. The point is anybody could be the $1 million champion. Yes.
Not everybody could be a cruiserweight.
No, I get that. But same rules apply.
Just admit it. The cruiserweight division in WWE does not exist.
This is me admitting that they're not doing what the fuck they need to do with it, and they're popping up a whole other title for no reason.
It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
It's like it exists and it doesn't exist at the same time.
Is it alive? No, that's the paradox. The box. I forgot. Whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Inside
it
the
both
box
exists and it doesn't at the same time. So that's what the cruiserweight division is. If it's up to Vince, he's like, get all these little guys out of here.
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
I get it. I understand.
All you had to do was say, Ray, be in the middle of this.
He don't give a fuck about that division.
I know.
That's what it is.
He don't give a... But that title's on NXT. That's why I bring that up. Because that title's a part of NXT. But whatever.
I
don't know what else it is.
I didn't see the Women's Championship match. Was it any good?
Okay.
I heard it was
So both these matches, the $1 million title and NXT match, were both kind of long, and it felt long. And when
the Cameron Grimes match felt long, yeah,
it did, and it felt like, and that was actually an Impact match, the 2 people involved, but I've seen it a good enough amount of times, but the way that dragged, and then to watch the women's match with the similar type of feel, it felt like that dragged too. But it was good. I did love that we got to see Kaylee Ray from NXT UK. So I guess that's what they're doing. They're bringing those talents here.
I mean, they should be, because they've been doing nothing over there for how long? You know what I mean?
No, they have those. No, they have TV. I mean, I know what you're saying, but they have TV.
Who's watching it? I'm being real. I'm not being an asshole. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I know. I don't. You asking the wrong person. I don't even watch the stuff on pay-per-views.
Yeah. The next,
I look for the titles.
That NXT UK Championship match was fucking ridiculous on so many levels.
of the month.
If I'm gonna of the year
match of the month already.
Let's be fucking real. Well, yeah.
Baby,
it's gonna be the best match of the month. It's gonna be the best match of the month anyway, because the month is practically over. But it's already up there for match of the year. Like you said, a lot of people were saying that. A lot of people were fucking saying that. I don't even know what this fucker Meltzer rated it, but it has to be above a 5.
I don't know,
because that shit That shit
You've
was
seen
fucking
that first
crazy.
match though, right?
No, I did, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you can't go wrong with that. Well, no, you can go wrong. It's WWE, but
It's just
yeah, still NXT.
it was such a good fucking match. Like the whole time I was just like, oh, like the slaps to the chest. That poor guy's fucking chest. Like, my God. Like,
I'm sure that shit looked like I want to say. I'm sure it's purple and beat up.
that hurt. Like, and I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, that shit hurts me right now. You know?
Yeah, like from his pecs to the bottom to the middle of his neck. He had chops. He had welts from chops on his neck. Yeah, even up here a little bit. They were slipping, but yeah, if you saw the first match, you kind of knew what to expect from the second match, and it did not. It stood up well.
Let's see.
Stood up well. It might have been even better. I did not know how Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole was gonna go after that. I didn't think that they were gonna be able to stand up next to that match. But 2 out of 3 falls, why not? What are you looking up right now? Because I see you.
I'm just trying to. So he doesn't have these rated yet.
He doesn't have. Okay. He's probably like us. Don't watch that shit all the time.
No, but you're watching the pay-per-view though.
Yeah. So maybe he needs to get on that shit.
Yeah.
But it's a different type of wrestling match. It's a slow build with fast pace. It slows down.
It's one of the best matches I've seen all year. Like,
it's
the only
David and Goliath submission type of match of the year because we don't get much of those.
To me, when I think about it, like I'm looking at the ratings for this year, right? You have Will Ospreay versus Shingo Takagi. He has out of 6, which I understand wholeheartedly. From Wrestling Done Taco, that shit was fucking insane. Then you have Utami Hayashishita versus Syuri, yeah. At a 5.5. Then you have Will Ospreay versus Shingo again.
Stardom?
Yeah, Stardom. Then you have Will Ospreay versus Shingo again at 5.5 from the New Japan Cup, which is fucking insane as well. Kota Ibushi and Jay White at 5.25 from the Wrestle Kingdom. That was just fucking. And then also Okada versus Ospreay, which was. So it's like you have that, and then you have Shingo Takagi versus Tanahashi at Wrestle Grand Slam. Like you have these matches.
AEW better get their shit together and get some matches on.
Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson versus Pac and Ray Phoenix is rated a 5-star match from April 14th.
That was a TV match, and that was a TV match.
Exactly. Also, the other one, Kenny Omega versus Ray Phoenix, January 6, 2021, New Year Smash, Night 1. That was up there as well. Yeah, that match.
That was a week
crazy.
after he. I think that was a week after he got. No. That was a month.
No, but what I'm saying is that match has to be up there.
It has to.
It has to be up there.
It has to.
There's no way that match
I might have to revisit
that
Ray Phoenix match.
You know, because like
Ray Phoenix is about to be the best bout machine out this motherfucker.
I think you could give that shit a 6. To be honest with you, that's how good that was to me. That match.
I'm gonna hold them at a 5.
There was just so much. It has to be minimum 5. A minimum 5 that match.
I'm not going no lower than 5. I'm giving them a 5.
Yeah.
I'm not going no more than that.
It has to be a minimum.
Because there's moments
minimum
where
of 5,
I was just like,
what the fuck? Yeah. Like it was right when you thought it was done. Nope. Right when you thought it was done.
It's
nope.
like,
not even false counts. It's just the shit they were putting each other through. It was just on point. I was just like, God damn. It was like I finished watching that match and I was like, that was fucking one of the best matches I've seen in a while. Yeah, it was that good. But I wish I could experience that match again for the first time. That's how good it was. Like if I could just go back in time and rewatch it for the first time, like I would fucking love that because it was great. Obviously after that, the Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole match.
That's why I'm giving it a 5. I don't think I'll revisit.
You're fucking crazy.
Not to say that I don't think I will. Not to say that I'm not gonna. Not that I'm gonna say that I'm gonna watch it and won't be interested. It's one of those matches to watch again. I just don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to watch it again. That's what I'm.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, let's be real. A lot of matches.
Yes, minimum 5, and
Yeah.
I will remember this match.
Yeah, like it's like.
So I don't really need to watch it again, honestly.
No, I get it. Yeah, I 100% get it. But it was just like, and on top of that, the moment that he actually was able to dethrone him, the way he did it, like he just fucking, he like, oh, word, I'm just gonna fucking pull on you, and I was like,
he had
he's done.
He got out of
and to the fact, like, you saw how fast he fucking tapped too when he did that shit. So it was just like, oh shit,
yeah, because he had that shit in for a minute. Now there's nothing else you can do. You gotta tap. Now you know you faded.
Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole was exactly what we thought it would be. They are who we thought they were, and Adam Cole let him off the hook. If you understood that reference, congratulations. If you didn't, then you don't watch sports. But no, yeah, it was exactly what we thought it would be. I don't think it was as good as their other matches. Honestly,
well, I think this is the third match.
That was it. Yeah, it was a rubber match. But to me, I think it just got lost in the sauce from the one before. Because if you had Ilja Dragunov, if you paced it correctly, if you started off with the NXT Championship and then you had this later in the night like you did, then you would probably be like, oh shit, this was like the greatest NXT, one of the best NXTs ever, or whatever type shit, with those two matches. But I think because Kyle O'Reilly followed that NXT UK Championship match, it didn't hit the way it should have, for me at least.
Switch the co-main events.
Yeah, it was still really, really good. But they set him up backwards. The co-main event should have been the NXT UK Championship
main event
match.
Was I would say this should have been like a non-sanctioned match, and the title match should have just been a title match. Non-sanctioned because it's lights out. That would most likely be the last match of the night because it doesn't technically count or whatever. But yeah, I think that would have been a lot better for both of these matches, like the Samoa Joe and Karrion Kross match. It was decent, but this shouldn't have been a send-off for Karrion Kross to stay up in the big leagues and stay on Raw and SmackDown. I think that's not what that match was for. It was, but that's not what it. That's not what it felt like.
Karrion Kross is boring.
Okay,
he's boring. To me, he's boring. All right. He's gonna go up to WWE. Be boring.
It's the build. Oh. It's the build.
Yeah.
It is a bad build.
It's a bad build. Yeah. And that's no. Okay, you're talking about his actual build. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes. It's like the same reason why we got Bobby Lashley back, and the same reason we got Drew McIntyre back, because of the body and gender as well.
I just hate the fact that the Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole match got lost under that match. It had to come after that UK Championship match, and I'm not saying it didn't deliver because it was a great match. It was a great 2 out of 3 falls match.
It didn't feel like it.
But it didn't feel like it, which is the suckiest thing.
So I will say what we're saying happened twice on one show. 2 matches that were together back to back should not have been together back to back. I said that about the women's.
They could have split it.
Yeah, the women's and the $1 million championship match, and the co-main events.
So like the whole thing about Karrion Kross losing and Samoa Joe winning, it's like supposedly NXT is supposed to be shifting the way it operates. It's not going to be the indie show that the place where indie wrestlers come. They're shifting to where they're going to be doing in-house talent now. They're not going to be hiring outside fucking indie wrestlers like that anymore, which is fine.
No more Pineapple Pete?
Which is fine. I don't know what the fuck that is. But it's just
no comment.
It's just like when they say NXT is gonna change and there are gonna be changes coming to it, like that's what they meant by it. Like Samoa Joe winning the NXT Championship, cool. It has that old guard feel, but at the same time, it's gonna go back to developmental type shit, and that's what.
So they gave Joe the title to make it so that
what happened in AEW. Yes, so he could he could help people come up. So they're pretty much copying off of AEW for NXT right now.
Or
just reverting. They're reverting. So
they're reverting to what
first,
they were before, what they would try. Yeah. They're God. That is a loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a loss. You tried to make
NXT, doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Yes, you tried to make NXT. You found out AEW was having a weekly show. You wanted to make them You wanted to knock them out the box with your alternative, your competition on the same night. It didn't work. A year later, you changed nights. 6 months later, now you have to refocus everything all over again. Just do you.
Yeah.
Just do you. Don't look at what nobody else is doing.
It used to be so good.
NXT is WWE. It should be the standard, but y'all not setting the standard. Everybody.
They were for a while. NXT for like a good 4 to 5 years was way better than anything they had than Raw or SmackDown.
So prior to AEW, they were the best.
They were the shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody, we saw this in their NXT pay-per-views, on the NXT shows. Like, you had the 1 hour time. It was pretty much Rampage, but for WWE. That's what it was. You had the 1 hour time slot. You had great matches. You had quick storylines. Not too much not quick storylines, but like quick promos into those storylines that actually carried across like a 4 months, because the pay-per-view was like maybe
they had meaningful storylines where shit happened every other week, if not every week. And it wasn't overbearing. It was done correctly. Sometimes it were just promos. Sometimes it were matches. Sometimes it were no matches or promos. Sometimes it were just commentary, talking and building shit up. Whatever.
And then they fucked it up. It is what it is. I mean, NXT 36 was cool. We're gonna see a rebrand in the next couple of weeks. That's what they said, and we just gotta see what that is. But, for now, NXT.
Your audio is like crackling. I don't know if that's mine or yours, but audio is cracking.
Is it crackling now? It always does this after a while. I don't know why, but hey, we're well over time anyway.
We are. We spend too much time on
VR troopers. I know.
And too much time on Becky, and not enough time on Bianca.
No, we spent time on Bianca. That was about Bianca, not about Becky. Let's be real. Let's be honest.
You're right.
Come on. But
it wasn't even about either or. It wasn't even about either or. Honestly,
it was about Bianca. I'm not gonna lie. It was about Bianca. It was me being frustrated.
It was the treatment
to Bianca. Yeah.
That's why it's Okay, so it's WWE for me with the treatment of how it is the treatment.
Yeah. In reference to the wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I guess that's it, because my audio is acting weird now.
I'm just gonna say next week we might be talking about Impact Wrestling's Emergence pay-per-view that we should have known about this weekend. Christian had a title match. Yes, they did somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know. Twitter was there.
There's something I was going to touch on, because my audio is fucking up. Then we'll just touch on it next week as well. Something I read from Vince Russo, that he had actually a great point about Bray Wyatt. We'll get back to that. I don't necessarily always agree with Vince Russo, because he's a piece of shit. But
when we do, we talk about it.
Yeah. So we'll bring that back up next time for sure. And so hopefully everybody, can follow us. Thank you for watching and all that stuff. Thank you for listening. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes. Myself at _ Mr. Alex25 _ the guy on the other side at
NU _ KEWLA. I was gonna try to cut you. I was gonna try to cut you off so I could do the outro, but I don't want to do the outro. The crackling is fucking with me right now.
Is it? Okay.
It's not too much. It's enough.
Finish it.
Go. No. I said I can't.
Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes, on Instagram at Pokes and Chokes Podcast.
Go to the link tree all the time.
Go to Linktree, also in the description below. Also, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Transistor FM. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening once again. And we'll catch you guys next week. Fuck Vince, bitch.
Chris Bay is part of the Bullet Club now.
What?
Fucking don't see Boston to me.
Bye.
You heard what I said.
I ain't hear shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.